Welcome back, everybody, to the Somnium Files, AI, the Somnium Files, Order, Ada, Order, Iris, Iba. Okay, let's get at it.
Pitter patter.
How are you feeling, Ota?
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good.
That's good, because we're going to put you in a
I'm
Somnium.
still under anesthesia, so I don't have any pain.
Oh.
All right, that's good.
Ota, I'm sorry to put this on you right after your surgery, but can you talk to us for a minute?
How do you fit into a vase?
What? Nothing.
You look pretty vase-shaped.
Impossible.
I don't think you get... Well, I suppose there are people who get a high from that.
Super adrenaline.
All my life
Yeah,
in
sure.
situations didn't get me high.
To quote the old Left 4 Dead joke video, I need heroin. I mean adrenaline.
A little revive?
Hey,
Wrong
Dante,
game, but cool enough.
when are you planning on leaving? The good stuff is gonna come on soon.
You're not watching that tonight.
Jesus. Why is it beside the toilet? Why? That's a bad place
Is
for
it a
TV.
bedside table when you move it away from the bed?
I suppose then it's just a table.
It's all about location, location, location.
Because there's nothing over there he's staring at. Except for a wall. Unless there's something on the back half of my body. This way. Ah, it was a door.
Cupboard.
Nice.
Aw, no snarky jokes?
No, this is all
Peekaboo?
serious. I feel like I've seen that before.
And O2 rates, probably. Always measure the O2 rate.
Hey, Dante, I don't think I can sleep by myself tonight. Will you sleep with me?
Why me?
Oh, then that old woman over there is fine.
Old woman?
Oh! Oh!
He's definitely ending up in a vase.
I gotta ask, why do you want to sleep with me when you literally beat my head over with a frying pan?
You son of a bitch.
You son of a old woman! A window. I meant to talk to Bob.
If I did, I would have told you already.
Kinda figured. Just had to double check. Boss is standing on the other side. Can I show you again?
believe it.
I'm kind of interested in Ota.
In me?
You protected the woman you love. That's not easy to do. I wanted to meet the brave little hero.
Hero.
Brave little toaster.
Little? I'm 24.
Oh, you were right.
To me, you're still little.
You called me an old woman, you
I leave this to you,
little
Dante.
kid.
Just wants to witness me questioning him? Fair enough. Who stabbed you?
Were you watching the stream?
A polar bear?
Big
Like-
polar bear.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
I'm
your
talking
answer.
about who was inside. Did you see them?
Probably a bear.
No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity.
It's probably a panda. Although, does not fit the body type at all.
It was a panda bear framing a polar bear.
It's a polar bear framing a panda bear inside a polar bear costume. So when they unmask him, it's a panda. Then they realize, what's the zipper for? It's a polar bear. And then, oh shit, it's a boomafoo.
Her surgery was successful, right?
Yeah, thanks to you. If you weren't there, Iris would have been in real trouble.
I'm Tessa's
so happy.
biggest fan.
But
Looks so
she
fan
wouldn't have
would've
been there
done
if you
what I
hadn't
did.
bashed
It's
us over the
nothing
head.
special.
That's true.
It's as normal as garlic and ramen.
I think that depends on preference.
Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of my new power. When I locked eyes with that polar bear, I saw him start shaking.
So full of
He
shit.
saw how
Lolo.
strong I was and got scared, no doubt.
Ota's body temperature is rising.
He's embellishing his story quite a bit.
I think we can let that
Like
go
it
today.
still does the animation.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
like his arm is broken.
I mean, it's about that way.
Oh yeah, You hit me over the head with that walk, didn't you?
That
Son
walk.
of a bitch.
Oh, that was... I thought I needed to protect Tessa, so...
From what?
Isn't there something you want to say to me?
No. I've said everything I want to
Sorry.
say.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. But you're not gonna get a second chance.
I mean, you
I
kind of
won't
already
do it
did.
again. I swear on Ganesha.
You
I'll
should
just take
swear
it
to
next
a
time.
god that's a little closer, kid.
Me.
Got him. He was lying down in bed. Yeah, he's also lying in bed. Oh!
That's... Sorry. I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone.
Then I'll tell Iris about your fake accounts. You know what happens after that, right?
Oh man.
Everything you built up here is gonna come crashing down.
Jesus.
But I can't tell you.
Why not? Calm down and think about it. The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there. Iris might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back to kill her.
No.
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy. But to do that, I need information.
Okay.
So,
First question's about the chocolate, obviously.
I mean, it is interesting.
Do you like chocolate? Yes.
Does this jog
No
your
further
memory?
questioning, thanks.
Oh, that.
What? Do you know something about it? You don't have to show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face.
He's allergic.
Absolutely.
Christ, Oda, just talk.
Remember
you
when I
son of
told
a
you about
bitch.
my day Saturday? I kind of lied a little.
What did you lie about?
When I got to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out. That part is true. But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't. I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
Is that when you bought your new phone?
Yeah,
Why did you hide that?
because something happened after.
It was?
Let's do the diner one quick. Get
You
out of the
mean
way.
after hitting you with the walk?
Talking to him is like
Yes.
pulling pubic hairs.
I took Tessa in the van and we ran away.
Nani?
I drove for a while, then we decided to take a breather. I parked the car at Famisto on Koshu. I told Tessa I was gonna go in and buy something to drink. I got out of the car, and I went inside. But then, I heard Tessa screaming, "Ota, help!" I ran out of the store as fast as I could, but the car was driving away! I looked around, and I saw there was a car with its engine still on, and
The station wagon, right?
Eh?
yeah. Before I even realized what I was doing, I was behind the steering wheel. I didn't mean to steal it. I just needed to
When
borrow
does his
it.
mom come into
The
the
time
picture?
was 10:33 p.m. Now we know why Ota stole the station wagon.
And it does explain how both cars ended up there with Oda's prints on them.
So
'Cause
which
the-
path should we go down?
The kidnapper must have stolen the station wagon, but with gloves on, so it didn't leave there.
Which path should we continue down?
Station wagon.
I took the car, then drove out onto Koshu, but I couldn't find the van anywhere. I searched for what felt like hours.
I mean, it was.
You didn't contact the police?
Yeah, for what,
I thought
3.5 hours?
after I hit you.
You shouldn't have worried about that.
But that's all that I was thinking at the time. I thought that if I called the cops, they'd arrest me.
Because he stole a car and assaulted a police
I
officer?
wasn't
Yeah,
thinking
makes
clearly.
sense.
I was panicking.
There's priorities, though.
That's why I
They're gonna
didn't
arrest the
realize
walk
it right
first.
away.
Realize what?
It was the middleman.
My phone. I left my new phone in
You've
the
walked
car.
a line.
Why is that so important?
Because the phone had GPS on it. If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
That's what I was thinking.
So I drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near the water. You know the rest. Did you see me turn off the saw?
Yeah, but everything after that was off screen.
God,
What
it's so
happened?
disturbing that her eye is missing.
I honestly don't remember much. My mind went blank. I remember rushing the bear, and I think I was fighting him for
Man,
a
that's a
while.
sentence.
And
Rushing the
we
bear.
got tangled up, and then before
He
I
thinks
knew
he's
it,
Putin.
he got me in the stomach with a
No,
knife.
that's Russian the bear. Did you name the bear Russian?
Just to make absolutely certain, you didn't see who was in the suit?
No, I didn't.
Voice? Body type?
What's your body like?
Nothing. Sorry.
Anything
yeah,
at all
it's
you
a
can
joke.
remember?
I'm sorry. I told you everything.
It feels like
I
we've
can't
ruled
think of
out
anything else.
everyone
Are
from
you sure?
being a bad guy except for Boss.
Yes.
Date, look.
Oh, come on.
And Pewter.
I don't
After
think
all this,
Peter's
what is
bad
he
guy.
trying to hide?
We haven't ruled them out.
Barely.
89 is borderline.
He was a bad guy.
Or 83?
89.
Probably.
He was a bad guy. Not a bad guy anymore. He wouldn't do this shit to Iris.
So many years in prison might have changed the man.
Yeah, huh.
He might have pelvic thrusted too many times in his jail cell and really got it.
He wouldn't do anything to Iris.
I
This must
would
have
like
been
to
about
believe that
8:50.
too.
I
was
would be
going
mad.
across the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light. But when I got close, I saw Tessa driving it.
Mizuki's accidentally
Iris was
punched a bunch of
driving
people,
it?
and they lose their left eye.
What?
Whoa! You surprised me!
I'm more surprised than you are. Is something wrong?
What do you mean? Hey, Tessa, do you have a license?
Oh, yeah, of course I do.
Not a tumor.
Not have one.
You don't have a license?
Shh. Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I had to borrow his car.
I mean, to be
Please don't
fair,
tell anyone.
in Japan, you don't really need one.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of
You
public
promise?
transit, and it's
Oh,
a
that's
small
what you meant.
place.
Anything for you.
I was like, you don't really need one? I was like, I think that's illegal.
No,
It's like,
no, I mean,
Nani?
The light turned
just like a
green
lot of
and she
people in New
drove
York
off.
City, you
Was
don't
Iris the
need a
only one in
license
the
or a
car?
car.
Yeah, it was just her.
Wish we had better public
That's
transport.
what I meant by
Yeah.
that thing. An idle driving without a license is a
I mean, I guess
huge
technically
deal.
I don't really need a
So I
vehicle either,
kept
depending on
quiet.
what the necessity is.
Yeah.
Like, necessity-wise, I don't need it, but...
I mean, if there was better public transport, I wouldn't mind riding to work on a bus.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris and Renju together.
So you can be that guy in the PlayStation Vita commercials that's
leaving the
playing on your
Sunfish
PS
Coffee
Vita.
building.
Everyone's like, what is that? Is that Sackboy?
Half hours later,
Yup.
Ota witnessed Iris driving Renju's car.
Hmm.
What are your thoughts?
This is sounding
Have
really
thoughts.
bad for Iris.
But consider the current circumstances. Iris had her left eye
We
taken out by a
already know
criminal
that
who is possibly
Iris
the new
didn't kill
Cyclops
Renji.
killer.
No way.
But wait, there's
And
more.
if Ota had not reached her in time, she would have been killed.
What is going on here?
Agreed.
Maybe those two are in on it.
Date,
They're the baddies.
Ota is acting strange.
They killed themselves
I
in the
advise
last
caution.
timeline, and he scooped out her
What do you
eyeball.
mean?
To,
I mean, it definitely would not make you expect them, right?
exactly.
X-ray. Those hips. The hips. Oh.
What? What? Why?
I mean,
I
it's
don't
possible that
believe
he
it.
has it just in case.
He's holding a knife.
That's probably his mom's knife.
Why does he have that?
In any case, you know what you have to do now.
I know.
Shoot him! He's got a weapon!
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shut up! Just let me go!
Can you blame him? He's trying to protect himself. Ha! Ah! Night night.
Sleeping gas. Now you've done it. I can't question him like this.
Try. Somnium.
Yep.
But you can still get information.
Boom! I called it! Called it!
This will be the first time we're in his head.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Ota!
Like, I don't think it's that unreasonable for Odo to have a knife in that situation. Because he's been
In
attacked
that
and
situation, I don't think he needs it. When they're gone, absolutely.
Yeah. Like, he's been stabbed.
Won't be a problem.
Yeah.
Like,
But
people are...
are you
people,
sure this is okay?
Yeah.
Ota just came out of surgery.
If anything happens, I'll take responsibility.
But
It's fine. Just get it done.
Hey, Pewter, keep your eyes off that child.
good enough for me.
Don't need you kidnapping anymore.
Yeah. Look, Pewter is just trying to save her life. That's all.
Pew Pew Kachu needs to stop.
Pikachu?
Pew Pew Kachu.
Pikachu.
He's like Chick Hicks and Kaiba into one, but no mustache and slightly less irritating than Chick Hicks.
Alright, here we go. Oh, she's so cute.
I'm an eye in a
Can you
box.
please take me with you?
What? She like a little puppy?
As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
What the
Sorry,
fuck's
we
going
can't have pets.
on? That's...
Cold-hearted old man.
Yeah, I thought she was supposed to be a puppy. Oh.
Is this a cold storage warehouse?
Oh,
Seems to
Interesting.
okay.
Not a manga
Sounds in the
cafe?
trailer, I think.
Or an otaku shop?
No,
I didn't see anything.
But a warehouse is a commonly used
I don't-
location in
I
live-action
don't think you showed
dramas.
me the trailer.
You know a
Oh,
lot.
No,
I
we
wanna
definitely
see
watched
it.
it because you're like, this
Predicting
might
this,
be
I
good.
did some research on Ota's
maybe.
taste.
But it was also like 2 months ago.
Either
Yeah, I
way,
remember.
are you smaller?
Either that, or everything else is bigger. Interesting.
It's all
Hey, that's
he's on a point of view.
A polar bear. Don't fail this one, bro. You're gonna, then they won't cut away. It's just gonna cut her up.
The only thing that can make this worse if there was knives coming out of the saw going.
The crowds roar.
So we gotta help him on the way over there.
Back against
Guessing?
evil. Hold on, Tessa. I will save you.
Jesus Christ.
So are we gonna change the timeline so she doesn't lose her eye? Possibly.
That would be a thing. And then Aiba would know.
Actually, no, it'd be too late because she's already lost her eye by this point.
is this from the stream we saw earlier?
This
Is
is
she?
Ota's
I didn't
memory
actually
of it.
notice.
It appears to be.
Yeah, because in the
a
video she
bit
was already
exaggerated.
she already had an eye missing.
All right,
Thanks.
let's help reproduce the memory.
I could be wrong.
That's true. No, you're right.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Alright. Pay attention.
Aiba in a box. Buried in Somnium.
Ice on the floor. Saw.
Iris. Polar
Polar
bears.
Okay. And happy day.
Poser. Reproduce the fiery battle between Oda and the polar bear. Save Iris, save the world.
Okay.
Curse you, polar bear. I will vanquish you. If I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall.
Melt it.
Like this.
Oh, I do kind of remember this trailer now. A little bit. The fuck?
I love this game. I love this so much.
You're really gonna get a kick out of Danganronpa.
I'm sure I will. I mean, I like the anime. I
Yeah.
can only imagine.
Nothing. What will I do?
That can finally know what happened in season 2.
I don't know what
I forgot
that
which
was
episode
exactly, but the
or
knowledge you
which
gained might
game
be
the
useful.
anime fell.
I did not want to use my local storage space
For my
for this.
understanding, season 1, well, season 1 is game 1 and season 3 is game 3 from my understanding. There was no game 2. Well, there was, the second game was game, wait, no, sorry. There was no second season.
Well, in Icy Floor?
The ice on the floor is slick.
Punch?
Shot me.
Punch.
We love
This
punching
is for
things.
Dante. This is for Dante. This is for Dante.
Why?
What? Did the ice include in that?
Nice! Good call.
Those who don't fight won't survive.
You know, you made a lot of sense right there. Yeah!
Oh,
there's a
branching
path.
story paths!
Oh man, gonna be at this all day.
Oh, man.
Okay, so the second one was the machine itself.
Is the other option just keep fighting the polar bear?
We should do that.
You want to fight the polar bear more?
Yeah.
Because you think this will be the bad ending first?
Yes.
You want to make us depressed and then happy?
Well, I'm
Or I
sure
guess
it's-
depressed and slightly less depressed?
I think it's gonna be depressed and then depressed. It's always the way it is.
Victory be yours!
Everybody, put up your hands! Give me your energy!
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of victory.
Glory to mankind.
Okay. Escort him to the green shelf, escort him to the red shelf. Where's the green shelf and where's... That's the red. That's... Well,
A plate attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over it.
I'm thinking breathe on.
yep.
Then again, our breath should be
But then,
cold too.
Something strange happened.
What's happening?
Oh?
Why are you looking at walkthroughs, bro?
I'm not.
I see you with your phone over there. Always looking at your phone.
I see you face down. In defense mode. And I end my turn. Did I make the wrong choice? Oh! Nani?
We're out of options!
What?
Tessa!
Hey, Seth.
If this was another, I would have died already.
Oh, wow.
He will get me.
I forgot what another was. It's a... Oh, what anime is that? Have you
Another?
seen it? Shut up.
I probably have to look it up.
Alright.
I recognize
Me
the
too.
term.
I'm gonna...
Is it from the show Another?
No!
Yeah, I think it was. Because Another's a horror anime, I believe.
And win!
That's the one with the girl with the eye patch,
He
right?
says.
Or not the eye patch, but
I'm the one who has
bandage
to help
over her eye.
him.
We have
Yeah.
to make hero
think
of
so.
justice Ota fight back and look cool doing it.
Oh, I can't spell.
Agent Dante, you've got 4 minutes.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Andre,
What was 3 again?
move the wooden box. So...
Oh. I should look up top.
Yeah.
A wooden box.
Push, break, investigate.
Yeah, Another is the one with the students all dying and crap. The ghost.
Okay, push it.
Break
it. I think investigate's gonna do good.
Push.
Push it over to Ota.
Makes him his size, basically. Oh, you're not strong enough?
Come on! This is
I'm
for
up!
Dante!
Move.
What's in
Damn
it?
it.
A small wooden box?
Dante's face. This one does not give you a lot of room to
Wooden
work with.
box.
Well, maybe, we'll see, yeah.
Can we break it? I mean, we
Try.
punched the ice. I forgot what that move is called.
Even with my spinning Iba kick, I
That's
couldn't do
hilarious.
it. The amazing Iba kick doesn't do it either.
Oh, there's a forklift. What are we doing? What are we doing?
The tornado Iba sky
Wow.
is not working. What am I supposed to do?
That occurred to me right in the middle of the animation. I'm like, crap, there's a forklift. Mr. Forklift, save us! Or Miss Forklift, I'm sorry.
A forklift.
Does this say sortie? What?
Sortie? It's fight, essentially. Yeah, do it. Sortie.
Okay.
Do it!
What? Sortie?
This is Ota's world, right? Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar bear.
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him, my image as a cool intellectual has been destroyed.
God.
All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
Okay. This is the thing.
Hey,
I should have known.
fork over that weapon now!
We'll be branched into 4 separate paths.
I mean, that'd be a thing.
It'd be an all day of Oda.
Yup.
I can't stand. I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris like that?
We have no choice but to have Ota do it. We need him to stand up.
Do the Japanese poke him in the butt thing.
You have less than
Kakashi Sensei, 1,000 years of death!
Exactly.
Where's that shiny?
Disarm the foe.
Ota is still down.
Cheer.
Motivate or encourage or cheer?
I think
Cheer.
that's more Oda-like.
Ota will feel the worth of Iris's peace when he grasps it.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right.
Yep.
I can't run away now. I can't sacrifice.
She's still like,
Awaken the soul.
I want to be like that.
There.
Yeah, that's his mother's knife, I think. How do you feel about this?
it makes you sad, but not as sad as Iris.
But Iris, like, she got stabbed and it wasn't all bloody and yucky. This was like,
No, but she screamed and got sad multiple times. It was, "Ah!" And I was like, "Ah!" So all of our headphone listeners, I am very sorry, but also like, you're welcome.
all right.
So once we finish this timeline,
So
we'll
what
have to
did we
go back
learn?
to-
Like I said, the Somnium seemed kind of.
That one,
What did we learn? Other than the bear stabbed him with his mother's
we
knife.
learned Oda is fucking delusional, and he might think he's One Punch Man, but with hair.
He needs to train harder.
We should include
Sorry
that One
that I had
Punch
to get
Man
rough with you, kid.
like face on the thumbnail.
Seriously, dude? Come on.
So sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the bad cop.
I did not.
Temper, temper.
Whatever.
Oh, that's all.
Anyway, Ota, I have some things I want to ask you. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let me get right down to it. Your mother, Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
What are you talking about?
Was she there?
Why would she be? That happened at 3 a.m. She was at home asleep.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there, but it makes it likely. The evidence is...
Chocolate.
The chocolate.
Streaming equipment? Yeah. His mom's a Twitch streamer.
Yup.
Floral pattern kitchen knife.
No, that just shows that. Well, I mean, either one, honestly. Look at.
Well,
do the,
it had her fingerprints on it, didn't it?
do the look at the floral pattern. I just want to see what it says.
Odoroki Man Chocolate. This was discovered.
Because we haven't talked
Mayumi
about the knife at
Matsushita's
all.
fingerprints were found on the package. Mayumi purchased the chocolate yesterday at 10:33. The purchase
Yeah,
was
Oda
made
didn't
at a
say
Big 12
anything about
convenience
her
store.
being
the
there.
store was located approximately 100 yards from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
I think it's the chocolate.
It is the chocolate. I just want to know
Polar
what
Bear
they.
dropped the weapon in Ota's Somnium. It was the floral pattern kitchen knife.
Yeah, same as
On the
the.
handle were the words, "Mom,
Yeah, that's
I
her
love you
knife.
always."
Now, this is the only evidence that we
Date.
got.
From this, we can conclude that the knife.
I know.
But it doesn't prove that she was there. The chocolate does.
We'll show the chocolate.
The Hodoroki Man chocolate.
The same one I showed you at the hospital. I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Doesn't it? though?
Mayumi's fingerprints were on
No one
the
likes that chocolate except for you!
Yeah.
You have a bad poker face, Ota. Your reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
That information is confirmed. Ota's
You're right, son.
fingerprints were not found on the package.
Mom
So-
isn't the killer!
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we trying to
I
set
didn't
her
say that
mom
she
up?
was. I'm saying that she was at the scene. And so were you.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought. I could tell it wasn't my mom, even through the costume. And no
Ow.
matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
That's what I was
Why are
thinking
you covering
too.
for her?
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not.
Are you sure about that? You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse, but you're hiding that from us. Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
I am not.
Sure.
The knife.
What are you accusing me of anyway? What do you think I'm hiding?
Everything? You haven't told us shit.
Now's the time for the.
Yeah, I think it's gotta be the knife.
The kitchen knife, with a floral pattern. Mom, I love you always, is carved on the handle.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs.
And sharp things.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that? The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Then why
What
did
was
you not
supposed-
mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Because I know how it looks. I thought Mom would get accused, and then she would have been brought in here and interrogated. I didn't want to put her through that.
God, we should lock
And-
it up for how much he's.
And?
Mom never liked Tessa. So maybe, just maybe,
She
Mom
scooped
hired
out
someone to kill Tessa.
Tessa's eyeball.
And she gave them that kitchen knife. I don't know. I thought of it that way. Like that would ever happen. I know it sounds crazy, but after I saw that knife, I just lost it.
I don't blame you.
Please, you have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
Yeah, I agree.
She only murdered one person.
You do?
Or attempted.
I do. I don't think it's possible for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris. Because
You did. 2 cars?
I guess.
2 cars were parked in front of the warehouse.
I mean, this.
One was the van owned by the Matsushita family.
And so it'd
Ota's
probably be the.
fingerprints were
gonna
detected
be
on
the
the
warehouse
driver's
and the
seat
cars?
and steering wheel.
Well, I was
Iris's
thinking about the streaming
fingerprints were
equipment.
detected on the passenger seat.
What about the streaming equipment would
The
knock
other
out his
car
mom?
was a station wagon.
Like, that would
Yesterday
prove that
at
she didn't do it
10:33 p.m.
because.
Ota stole
What
the
the fuck
station
does
wagon.
Mom know about streaming?
It was
That's very
parked at the
sumptuous of you.
Famisto along
She
the
watches a lot of
highway.
TV.
Little bit of ages.
Ota
Ageism.
explained his
Kinda.
reasoning for
Old
stealing
man.
Like, both cars being there
He
doesn't prove
claims
anything
that while
to
he
me.
was inside the Famisto,
Well, I mean, both have
someone
Ota's
took
fingerprints,
off
not
with the
hers.
van,
Yeah,
with
exactly.
Iris still
That doesn't prove that
inside.
she wasn't there. Or that she wasn't the serial
Ota
killer.
decided to
I
steal
mean,
the
if you're
station
kidnapping
wagon
someone, you
parked
should probably have a
nearby to
ride
give
there.
pursuit.
Right, absolutely.
Ota searched for the van.
Then again, maybe
and
she
stolen
drove off.
vehicle.
until the night.
Our investigation determined that Iris and the van were taken 1 minute before Ota stole the station wagon. This puts the incident occurring at 10:32 p.m.
No, but
And
she
she
bought
was
the
at the
chocolate.
shop at 10:33.
Yeah, so it wasn't her. So maybe that does prove it. So,
So get wrecked.
yeah, okay. And the Okiura fishy? With the cars.
Yeah, because the location.
No.
What?
Fail.
So I guess your ageism works this time.
Nope.
So is it because of the chocolate?
Oh,
I didn't think we'd
yeah.
be using the same evidence.
Because the time-
Matsushida's van
I didn't think
was
we'd be using the
stolen
same
in
evidence
parking
twice
lot
over.
of Famista while
But I
Iris
guess
was
that
in the
makes sense
car.
too.
That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m. 1 minute later at the
Doing
812,
your streaming
which was about
equipment.
100
Who
yards
uses
away,
streaming stuff anyways?
Yeah.
Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate. She entered the 812
Too
about a
bad.
minute earlier. This was all caught on security cameras at the store. That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
Unless she has an accomplice.
But she's definitely the
However,
panda bear in the next video.
Can't completely clear her.
What?
You said it yourself. She could have hired someone to commit the crime.
But that was...
In any case, I need to hear from Mayumi herself. I
Somnium.
need to hear her explain
Yep.
the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover. I'm gonna head to Matsushita Diner.
What? Hey, wait a minute.
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes,
You won't arrest her?
your mother wouldn't kill anyone. Right, Ota?
Thank you, Date.
Little shit.
He's not little. He's 24.
He's the tiniest 24-year-old shit I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, look at his mom.
What about his mom and her streaming equipment? Look, she was just doing a live show.
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita. But I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
I finally remembered about the warehouse. I did it. I
What?
did everything.
What?
Hmm.
What? Just trying to clear her son.
I bought the cookies. I mean the chocolates. This is already problem number one. It was a chocolate. Fuck. Number two, I stole the Harley Davidson. But there's no Harleys outside. What?
I took the chopper.
I didn't do this last night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down. How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest. I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
No, it's true. I kidnapped that witch. I took her to the warehouse.
See, hipster?
and-
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
Yes,
And the polar bear costume?
I bought it through mail order.
And you were the one wearing it?
Yes, that's right.
Date,
Why would
criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
Shut
You've
up,
got to the
boss.
top of Abyss acting like that?
I heard that she used to be an actress.
Oh.
Sounds about right.
Oh, we're lucky boss is not in our head.
Dum, dum, psh, dum,
Hey, what does this desk
dum,
do?
psh.
How dare you?
I was wondering. All the memes.
Great. Now we're gonna have that reputation online.
I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody knows what that is.
Man. Now people know that I was in band in high school.
Exactly. I love the reactions of moms and dads who, like.
Don't even. Don't even.
I love it.
We're talking to a mother right now.
Because the world needs to see that witch die.
Just a quick question, Mayumi. Do you know anything about online streaming?
Exactly.
I'm not stupid. I might be old, but...
Hey, you
Could
ageist
you
prick.
explain it to me?
Huh?
Step by step. Just tell me what you did.
I can't explain it in words. It's more like muscle memory.
Mhm.
I was able to get it working after trying a few times, that's all.
Uh-huh.
I picked them out of the garbage.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
Garbage.
I don't remember.
Oh, God. This
It's
is
true.
heartbreaking.
I planned the whole thing.
The crazier thing would be what if she's telling the truth.
My son
be
is
fucking
under
weird.
that witch's spell. Merchandise, concerts. She's bleeding him dry. I wanted to snap him out of it. I wanted to save him. Because I just hated her so much. Killing her wasn't enough.
Mm-hmm. That's the real question.
You were in the polar bear costume, right? That means you stabbed him.
Yes, I stabbed him.
Uh-huh.
With the knife I brought from home. I wasn't trying to hurt him. He fought me, and then it just...
What do you know about the Cyclops killer? We call the criminal we're after the new Cyclops killer.
I know. They killed Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura.
Oh, not
That's
I
right.
killed them? They killed. Hmm.
Both corpses were found.
I mean,
left
she could be
on the
like,
ground,
I'm a copycat.
same as Iris. This leads us to believe that the
God,
crimes
that
were all
hook
committed
scene
by the
is
same
just
person.
gruesome.
I don't know,
Hate it.
Dead by Daylight is
So
maybe
this person in the
not as
polar
worried
bear
about it.
costume,
But it's through his
They
mouth.
He's
You
only
use
on
some
first
costume.
stage Hook.
and you're telling
No,
me
I think it was last
that
stage.
person
He's not
is
coming
you?
back.
you
No,
killed
that
Shoko
attitude.
and Renju?
Yes, I killed them.
Uh-huh. Objection!
Are you just saying words out loud?
Well, I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember?
Because you have a
Do
cold
you really
brain.
think that lie is gonna work?
I have a memory disorder. I don't always remember everything. It's not my fault.
But you remember the cold storage warehouse.
There are times I remember and times I don't remember. It
Interrogating
changes.
somebody with dementia's
Date, Mayumi is not lying about that in particular.
But,
There
I
are
mean, I suppose she's
circumstances that
chosen
might
to
cause
involve
selective
herself.
memory. For whatever reason, her memory might not have been stored properly in her mind.
Oh, can you
This
imagine if
is
we had
not
to go into her
uncharacteristic
Somnium?
for those
That'd be
suffering from
fucked.
dementia.
Isn't Renju Okura the president of that awful company where the witch works? He's
Also,
just as responsible.
Mizuki's father.
Using her to steal time and
Yeah.
money from vulnerable kids. And I'm sure he was debaucherous and degenerate.
Ah.
That man is the root of all evil.
Because Mizuki is evil.
That's why I
I can
killed him.
follow her logic on that one. But why did she kill Shoko?
Renju's ex-wife, right? I did it to get to him.
That
But
makes
the
sense.
two divorced 4 years ago.
That doesn't matter.
You're right. It
The
would have made more
bonds
sense at
of
5 years.
matrimony are eternal.
In your opinion, I don't think Renju felt the same way.
You are really starting to aggravate me. I answered your questions, so there.
Jesus.
No, Mayumi.
I really hope she doesn't stroke
I am
out.
not lying.
That would
You
be...
do know that perjury is a crime, right?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I killed Shoko and Renju, and I tried to cut that demon witch in half.
Date, there's no point in letting this go on. She's clearly lying.
You seemed convinced earlier.
I was kidding. I don't think she's the killer.
I am the killer. I am.
Right now, we have to rely on
Prove
hard
it.
evidence.
Here's a knife.
The Odoroki Man chocolate that Mayumi bought was found at the warehouse.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota,
She may have seen the criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right? Date, sync with her.
Really?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Pewter, we're going to sync with Mayumi Matsushita. Prepare the machine.
And Pure looks at you like, fuck that.
What happened?
It broke.
The sync machine isn't operating to capacity. Yesterday's sync, well, suffice to say, Ota and Date were not too compatible.
Compatible?
It's because he's drugged.
I'll give you the big picture. To get the synchronization working properly, I had to push the machine pretty hard. And now, it's not responding.
How long will it take to fix?
16 hours, at least.
You've got 8.
But that's impossible.
So we can't sync yet, huh?
No.
But we
Can we
need to,
swim?
or this investigation is going nowhere.
Ow. Yeah.
Date, I suggest we go to Matsushita Diner.
We'll make our own sink.
We may be able to find
Just
some
put her in
clues.
the sink.
Good idea.
Everything in the kitchen sink.
Pewter, we're counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back in 6 hours.
But you said 8. Please, you have to give me at least 8.
That pewter, always so humble. He'll have it done in 6.
Let's make it 3.
Yeah, Pewter is just that kind of guy, you know?
Hey, this is a hostile work environment.
Poor guy. For real though, that situation sucks, but like, computer, you'll get done in 6, right?
I mean, 5 hours.
We'll make it 4.
Why would Mayumi lie?
Give him a challenge.
She is probably protecting someone.
But
Oda?
who?
Surely you know by now.
Who? I
There is
don't.
only
Mizuki.
one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
Prisoner 89.
I don't know. Who?
You don't know Oda?
Other than Oda, who else would she be protecting?
Her husband's still alive.
That'd be fucked.
His eyes are so fucked, he needs to take other people's eyes.
Yeah, he needs eyes. I mean, look at those me eyes. I feel like we're back in the Wii days.
It's Ota.
It has to be.
Yeah, I mean,
Does
that's-
Mayumi think Ota is the
I love how
killer?
Saejima was an option,
Last
like,
night, Ota left
what?
Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi
She
saw
hates
the
that
whole
man.
thing.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit. Does Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed himself.
right? That's what I'm.
Yes.
Why would he do that?
Dude. Hey,
Before I explain,
if
I would like to
if
hear
he's
your
the killer.
thoughts. What do you
He's
think
the
about
killer and stopped
possibility
himself
that
and then
Ota
stabbed
is the new
himself.
Cyclops killer?
It makes it look like he's not a suspect, doesn't
Possible.
Why?
I mean, he could have cut the feed, pulled the saw, and then stabbed himself, and Iris would be dead. But none of that makes any sense.
it? Unless he's trying to look like a hero.
Yeah, I mean, he is simping online. This is the ultra simp.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Oda would
Have
never
you
do any of
considered
this.
That she pulled it out herself?
What?
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it?
What?
Perhaps she ordered him to.
That's so fucked up! Why does that make sense? The van is obviously the right answer.
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat. We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
There were
How
no
so?
fingerprints. I mean, I
Iris
suppose
could
she
have
could.
taken the wheel herself
Loves.
and driven to the warehouse.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
That's true too.
Or she steered without a steering wheel at all.
Yeah. With her mind.
In yesterday's Somnium,
With her Somnium.
Ota and the polar bear.
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality. In
My
short,
thought is,
Ota and Iris are accomplices.
his mom saw the killer,
This was all a performance.
and she had the knife with her.
A performance?
Dropped it,
Iris drove the
and
Matsushita's
Scott beat
van.
out of there.
Ota drove the station wagon.
She crab walked the entire way back home.
They went to the warehouse separately.
This is such a
Then
bad
they prepared
theory.
the live stream.
I mean, Oda,
Iris
this is such a
anesthetized her left eye
bad
and removed
theory.
it.
But it's
After
a
that, she
game
asked Ota
theory.
to extract it.
Thanks for watching.
After
Uh,
that, Iris took
Hey,
her
you're the one that
position
makes
on
that
the
joke all the
table,
time.
And Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the
Doesn't
song.
feel great being on the other side, does it?
Consider
no,
this.
I
But-
hate this.
But that's just a theory.
I hate this.
In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
Yes, I know.
True.
Christ.
That means Ota went off camera.
In the
took
last,
off the costume and then...
stream version, weren't they on the screen at the same time?
The polar bear and
Wait
Oda
for
never.
Tessa!
Yeah. I
Perhaps
thought they were.
Mayumi witnessed
No.
the entire event. It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes, but this is only a theory.
A game theory.
Thanks for watching. We're gonna get sued.
Consider the possibility
No.
that Iris killed Shoko and
Oh
Reggie.
man.
Can you imagine? He seems like such a nice guy. I cannot imagine him being like,
No.
these guys are fucked.
He'd be like, hey, thanks
That's
for,
why she pulled
you
out
know,
her eye
shouting
to
us
Ota
out.
stab himself.
You know,
Like 3 times in a
Makes it look
5-minute
like
time
there's
frame.
a criminal involved.
yeah, there's no way he's,
I will repeat myself in
vindictive,
saying
awful
that this is
person like
only
that.
a theory. It
I'm
is
not
one
making
of
the
many
joke anymore, though.
possibilities.
Overused.
It's possible.
Done. The meme
but I
is
don't
over.
think it's very likely.
That's it. We have
It
to use the
wouldn't go
next
that
series,
far
in the
just to
next
avoid
7
suspicion.
series.
Date, you must consider the mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed. And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive.
Wait for your next favorite photo. Yeah, there it is.
Whoever our killer is,
God damn
it
it.
is clear that they are
It's so
sociopathic.
disturbing.
You know what? You're right. It might be stage 2 Hook. Because he's definitely struggling.
Can't rule anything out.
Dead by Daylight.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright. Yep.
Gripes.
Well, we've definitely got a lot more information that I don't know what to do with.
Yeah, even more. It's just so much information that just keeps getting dangled and then questioned and more and so confused.
Even a lot of the theories I'm coming up with, I don't like.
Ah,
I don't like them at all. Like, Oda might be my least favorite out of the main cast, but, like, I don't dislike him. He's a simp, but I get it. There's been a lot of seasons of The Simpsons, so people like simps. That's what it means, right?
yes.
Alright. Follow all social medias, you know the drill. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching!
Bye-bye!